What's happening, guys? This is the Grand Master of Faster, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Stadium for the Nintendo 64. In the last episode, we emerged victorious in the Master Ball tournament of the Prime Cup, and were rewarded with the Dodrio upgrade in the Game Boy Tower. But in this video, the true test of courage will begin, because we are taking on the Gym Leader Castle. The gym leaders await your arrival. Whoever reaches the top is the ultimate trainer. Well, let's hope that's me. Here's how the Gym Leader Castle works. There are 8 towers, and each tower has 4 battles. The first 3 are against regular trainers, and the 4th is against the gym leader. Now, the good news is you can switch out your teams at the end of each tower. So there's a little bit of reprieve there. And obviously we're beginning with the Pewter Gym Tower led by Brock. And this should be pretty easy. I have decided to use my blue version team that I used for the Prime Cup, because it's got Lapras and Slowbro for water Pokemon. And since Brock is an expert in rock-type Pokemon, I shouldn't have that much trouble. But before we can get to Brock, we'll have to go past Bug Boy, who has a team consisting entirely of bug Pokemon. So Golem should have a nice easy ride through this battle, but just in case, I'll bring Gengar and Slowbro as well.
We bring you this battle live from Gym Leader Castle. How will our intrepid challenger fare against the best of the best?
Well, I think I'm gonna fare pretty well, because Bug Boy is leading off with his Kakuna, which is bug poison type with the moves Poison Sting and String Shot. So we're gonna hit it with an Earthquake. I should be able to one-hit KO all of his Pokemon, no matter which ones he sends out, because he's only got the Caterpie and Weedle lines for a team. The rules for the Gym Leader Castle are pretty similar to that of the Prime Cup. Any Pokemon can enter, level 1 through 100, even Mewtwo and Mew. You can't use the same Pokemon. And the Sleep and Freeze clause remains active, so no more than 2 Pokemon can be asleep or frozen. And yeah, despite that being a psychic attack, that didn't do much damage at all. Butterfree is one of his more dangerous Pokemon. Bug Flying type, Razor Wind, Supersonic, Psychic, and Mega Drain, so it's probably his most powerful Pokemon. Oh, furthermore, the Self-Knockout clause still holds in the Gym Leader Castle. So if your final Pokemon gets KO'd at the same time your opponent's does, then that counts as a loss. Now, his last Pokemon, as you can see here, is Beedrill. It is a bug poison type with the moves Harden, Fury Attack, Twin Needle, and Hyper Beam. And it's going to go for the Twin Needle. Twin Needle is a bug type move that hits multiple times that can also have a chance of poisoning the target. And even though Beedrill is clearly shown with the ability to fly, it can still be hit by Earthquake. Yeah, I don't understand it either. So it's going to go for the Fury Attack. Am I the only one who read that as Furry Attack when they were younger? Seriously, that's what I thought it said when I first saw the words. Well, I didn't one-hit KO all of them in 3 hits, but, you know, I still won, and that's what really matters. One down and 3 to go. Next up, we have Lad for the second battle, and his team is a little bit more diverse, but not by much. He still sticks to poison types, but now he's also introducing grass Pokemon to the mix. So Slowbro is an obvious choice. But for backup, I'm also going to bring out Gengar, and Golem is once again an excellent choice for this fight.
Here's the second adversary. The challenger needs to stay calm to earn victory.
Alright, so, Lad is leading off with his Paris, which is a bug and grass type with the moves Leech Life, Spore, and Mega Drain. So I'll have to switch because I know Paris is faster than I am.
Oh, it's Gengar!
Gengar is easily my best Pokemon for this fight.
Here's the first
Yeah, Mega Drain, that's not gonna do much. Honestly, the worst thing that Paris can do is use Spore. And speaking of putting Pokemon to sleep, I'm gonna try for a Hypnosis and see if that works. And it does. Almost makes me wish I had Dream Eater on Gengar. But Hypnosis is not the most accurate sleep move. In fact, that would actually be Spore. It's the only sleep-inducing move with 100% accuracy, and prior to Generation 3, when Shroomish and Breloom learned it, it was the signature move of Paris and Parasect. But even with that being said, Paris is always going to be a horrible Pokemon. Alright, so Paris is gone. Pokemon number 2 is going to be Ekans. Ekans is a poison type with the moves Mega Drain and Glare. That is it. And for some reason, the announcer pronounces it Ekans, but in the dub it's pronounced Ekans. Oh, a critical hit Psychic. That's not going to end well. There is a dramatic difference in the number of reserved Pokemon, buddy. And his last Pokemon is going to be Oddish. Oddish is a grass poison type with the moves Absorb and Sleep Powder. Yeah, Lad really likes to inflict status ailments on your Pokemon. But 4 of his Pokemon only have 2 moves, so they should be easy pickings, I should say. And that is it for battle number 2. Still pretty easy. And we hardly took any damage at all, which is good. But then again, it's the first tower. It's supposed to be easy. And now for battle number 3 against Junior Male. And now he's acting a little bit truer to the gym's theme because this guy has some Rock and Ground Pokémon with him. So naturally Lapras is going to be an excellent choice. I'll also bring out Dragonite and Slowbro. Wait, did I do that? Let me try that again. Lapras, Slowbro, Dragonite. There we go. I would bring out Gengar, but remember, this is Gen 1. Abilities didn't exist back then. So Gengar could still be hit by ground-type moves. Anyway, Junior Male's first Pokemon is going to be a Pidgey. It is a normal and flying type with the moves Gust, Quick Attack, Wing Attack, and Mirror Move. The way the levels work in Gym Leader Castle is a little bit different from the Cups. Their Pokemon's levels are going to be equal to that of your highest leveled Pokemon. But it's never going to be below 50. So you want to make sure that your Pokemon are at least level 50, if not higher, before entering the Gym Leader Castle. Alright, now Junior Male has his Diglett. Diglett is a ground-type Pokemon with the moves Scratch, Dig, Slash, and Earthquake. You should know Diglett is really, really fast. It's known as the ultimate revenge killer. Well, I should say Dugtrio is known as the ultimate revenge killer, because it can often get in a hit before retreating. It's good at picking off weakened Pokemon. And it got even better when abilities were introduced and it got Arena Trap. And speaking of Dugtrio, here it is. Dugtrio is a ground type with the moves Mimic, Rock Slide, Hyper Beam, and Fissure. That's actually a pretty powerful Dugtrio, I'm not going to lie. And a critical hit Rock Slide doesn't exactly help. but we'll see if an Ice Beam can KO it in one hit. It should be able to, because as good as Dugtrio is offensively, not that great in the defense department. And that is it for the gym trainers. Very nice. We've taken out 3 trainers with little issue. Now it's time to go for glory and square off against the first gym leader, Brock. And let's face it, if you know Pokemon, you gotta know who Brock is. Now, true to his nature, Brock uses rock Pokemon, but he also has that Vulpix. So I am obviously going to lead off with Lapras. Gengar is a good choice too, as long as it doesn't get hit by Earthquake. And in case things look grim, I'm going to bring out Slowbro as well. Well, actually, I've changed my mind. I'm going to lead off with Slowbro instead of Lapras. Alright, I think we're ready to go.
The next battle is against Pewter Gym leader, Brock. How will the challenger battle Brock's rock-hard team?
With special attacks, because rock Pokemon, as you know, are incredibly defensive, but they're not that great in taking special hits. Case in point, Onix. Onix is a Rock and Ground type Pokemon with the moves Bind, Toxic, Earthquake, and Rock Slide. That's a pretty good move set, and it's gonna go for Bind, which is not good. Unfortunately, that means I'm trapped and I can't do anything. So I'll have to switch. Let's bring out Lapras instead. As amazing as Slowbro is at taking hits, as its name implies, it's not fast. I find that gym leaders often use their signature Pokemon when assembling their team. As you can quite plainly see with Onix, because that was his main Pokemon in the regular game. But the only annoying thing about Onix is the fact that it's got Bind and Toxic, so it'll set up Toxic and then whittle you down with Bind. Alright, now we have Omanite. Omanite is a rock and water type with the moves Horn Attack, Spike Cannon, Ice Beam, and Surf. I'm going to make a quick switch to bring out a different Pokemon. Yes, I'm going to bring out Gengar because it's immune to Horn Attack. Unfortunately, Omanite went for the Surf instead. But Omanite does have a quad weakness to grass attacks. So I'll see if I can hit it with the Mega Drain. I don't know if it'll KO it in one hit. It should be able to because of Gengar's high special. Oh, not quite. I guess Omanite's special was a little bit better than I thought it was. So another Mega Drain should be able to KO it with no problem. Except I pressed the wrong button and hit it with Thunderbolt instead. No matter, it still gets KO'd. Okay, Brock only has one Pokemon left, and that is going to be Kabuto, the other fossil Pokemon. Kabuto is a rock and water type with the moves Absorb, Slash, Hydro Pump, and Blizzard. It's got some pretty powerful attacks, but it's still quad weak to grass. And with that, the first tower has been completed. Brock has been defeated, and we earn the Boulder Badge. No, we really don't. We earn the badges in the cups, remember? But when we do defeat Brock, we receive the key from him, which will allow us to enter Misty's Tower. And we are going to battle Misty in the next video. So, see you guys next time.